Hey jbrick fans, Yitzi Kaswitz for jbrick.com, where we make custom Jewish themed Lego sets. We have a brand spanking new set. It will blow your minds. This is crazy cool. 3 years of research has been done so far to get this out the door. We've been getting emails and phone calls from around the world asking us when this will be available. Videos have been out there with interviews, and everyone has been asking us when we're going to have this set. It is now here. This is part one of part two. This is just the Beis HaMikdash, the temple, second temple alone. The next kit will have the larger square area that it would go in. By square, that would be 500 by 500 cubits. This is measured in cubits, and this particular temple is based on Maimonides, the Rambam, his opinion, which is maybe a little different than you're used to seeing, including the last model that I did. But this is another opinion, and a vast amount of research has been done to get this as accurate as possible. Just to show you the scale, a Lego minifigure, this would be a priest here. He's at 1/35th scale. The temple here is 1/613. So this was an absolute huge structure. And just to give you another little example, this little area here, this little building, this would be a small outer courthouse. There's another one inside here, that's 2, and there's a third one, a larger one here. But this little one, this, in Lego terms, this one stud area is large enough for this scale to fit 100 people. Now for that particular courthouse, that would have 23 judges along with students and whoever was part of that court case, what have you, but that's just to show you the scale. The walls would be 40 cubits high, or in Hebrew it would be amma or amos, amot. The women's courtyard would be 135 by 135. The temple courtyard would be 135 by 187. Everything here again is to scale. All of the detail, we use only existing Lego pieces. Lego does not make these pieces special for us. They don't endorse this project. They don't sponsor us. We don't get a discount from Lego. But we purchase only genuine new Lego pieces. All right, so very quickly, here's the women's courtyard. You will see this in the instructions. It will also give you additional detail in the instructions, not only to build, but what you are building. So the 4 different chambers here in the instructions, it'll show you, tell you what they are for. So this is a great learning tool, not only for you, but perhaps your child or grandchild or students. Schools have been calling us for this. The main temple courtyard has, of course, the large altar, has the kiyar, the wash basin for the priests for their to wash their hands and feet daily for their services. The large building here, the Rambam says, was a large structure with a kippah. We all know I'm wearing a kippah, so that's what I tried to put forward here. There was an additional 4 chambers inside here. Again, those chambers will be laid out in the instructions telling you what they are. All the doorways, the gateways, they will all be labeled as well. Here's a chamber of the spark, and the reason why it was a spark is because it had a constant fire burning there. The sanctuary itself, very briefly, I'll show you quick, but we have really cool custom printed parts here. The curtain was like a purple with some scarlet woven into it with some gold and a floral border. The wood beams, 5 wood beams above, started just a little bit wider than the doorway and went up half a cubit either side going up. These are raised. They're actually raised. You guys have to actually see this and and feel it to believe how cool it is. Anyway, well, this part comes off, but actually the whole entire thing comes off. This is actually basically 3 models in one. So you have the women's courtyard and the main temple courtyard, and then you have the sanctuary itself. This piece comes apart like an onion. So you have the front wall, and so you could see the large hallway with the golden grapevine, the gold chains, the crowns. The top comes off. The There are additional walls that would be here. So these walls come off. Some opinions say that this isn't how the full square isn't how it would be, so maybe that's how you would go according to another opinion. And further yet, there'd be another opinion that it, looked more like a T. Maybe it would work like that. You have the stairway going all the way up and around, going to the second floor. There's 2 wood beams getting into the top level. Of course, the top level comes off, and you would see the trap doors, how they would get into the Holy of Holies to do repairs. You could even pop off the tile here to see the floor and what was inside there. You had the altar for the incense, and a little teeny tiny menorah, and the table of showbread. This set is really just taken so much time because of all the research, because we wanted to get this as accurate as possible. It took me about 3.5 hours to put together. So people have also been asking us to make kits that take longer than 10 minutes. So this is really it. This is a really cool set. You guys are going to be thrilled. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Head over to jbrick.com. Get the coolest kit ever.